Well, one of the many papers that didn't fall apart as we unpacked those things that my wife so carefully wrapped. Apparently in 1982, because the newspaper that I saved has a picture of Lou Brock and Ricky Henderson. As a headline, Friday, October 27, 82, Henderson ties mark after beating pickoff. Now, you know, Ricky Henderson was criticized in later years about all the walks he got. Well, the guy obviously had a sharp eye for where the plate was. And being a superstar, I think umpires give you a little break sometimes. Certainly, I think the pitchers that are famous get breaks on pitches that don't actually nick a corner, but are close, so that they get a strike called when it probably should have been a ball. Yeah, that's just one guy's opinion, of course. Ricky Henderson's 118th stolen base was unique, and not just because it tied the Oakland A's outfielder Lou Brock for the Major League single-season baseball stealing record. For the first time all season, Henderson stole a base after he'd been picked off at first. Now that means that he got a little too far off of first base, and incidentally he says later that the pitcher, Mike Caldwell, had a different motion and delivery than he was using in the warm-up. Anyway, he nailed it. He's off the base, he throws to the first baseman, he knows he's going to be put out if he goes back to first, turns the afterburners on, heads for second, beats the throw. So he gets credit for the stolen base, even though he kind of goofed up and got trapped off first by that cagey pitcher. He's being quoted here. I was surprised I got picked off and surprised I got to second base. Adding his other reaction was joy, quote, joy at being in the same category with Lou Brock. A fellow story on the same page. Everybody's happy after Brewer outburst, and some of the Brewers have gotten a little bit rude about Mr. Henderson. But it all got settled down, and Ricky Henderson went on and played for years and years, and I believe ended up with the all-time record for stolen bases. This particular record was for the most stolen bases in a season, and that particular base tied him with shame on me, Lou Brock, and he went ahead to beat the record. Love my sports. Love the sports. But a sister article in the same paper also caught my eye. Former hurler can't understand why baseball outlaws the wet one. It's absurd, absolutely absurd, sputtered old Barley Grimes, his voice coming in loud and clear over the phone from Holcomb Lake, Wisconsin. So they suspend Galen Perry for throwing a spitter. They quote him. How do they know? How do they prove it? They say the spitter is illegal because it's unsanitary. Tommy rot. What are they going to do? Outlaw spitting? Well, it's been outlawed now for years and years. And you still hear every once in a while that they suspicion that one of these old pros throws a spitter. Managed to get a little phlegm, a little spit on that ball, and apparently just a little bit will make that ball do strange things. And of course, the guy that was protesting it here, he thought, hey, the pitcher needs all the breaks he can get. Those batters just sit there waiting on you. Baseball is a great sport.